Removing 2006 Mustang convertible top. Warning, I'm an idiot. Do what I do at your own risk. Don't take my advice unless you're really super desperate. This isn't necessarily educational, as it is more for entertainment.
So I'm gonna go back to work. I'm gonna turn on a little Lenny Kravitz. Get a little amped up. I don't know. Let's go. So I scratched my head a little bit on how to disconnect this and keep rolling it back, but then I remembered in the other videos I watched, you got to remove this piece, which seems odd, an odd design, like one more step just to get one thing off. But anyways, I'm assuming that there's a bolt or something, fastener rivet holding this piece in there. Can't really see. We'll find out when I get it off. It's off. Now I got a sunroof. Just kidding. Anyways, I started pulling on this one on the other side and it broke. So I don't know. It snapped back there somewhere. So yeah. All I can see is this here, which looks like it's for the interior one. So I'm still not quite certain on that, what that's for. If I disconnect it in the back somewhere or what, I didn't see it in any of the videos. So yeah, great. Okay, after a little bit of break and a lot of digging and Googling and YouTubing, this is called the well liner, I guess. Convertible well liner. And you can get replacements. What I don't know is how you attach the replacement, because this looks like it is stitched into the what you call it?
I called it the aluminum horseshoe thing.
Piece here. So I'm guessing the replacement either gonna have to, oh, I don't know, glue it onto it or staple it onto it. I don't know if I should just leave this alone. It's got this tear. It's really brittle. It looks like crap. You know, I'll probably replace it. See if I can find some videos on how to do it before I rip it apart. Don't know if I'm going to replace these. I might just pop it and re-staple it, tighten it up a little bit. So still need to get one of these clips. And that's where we're at. I need to figure out how to remove this because both cables are broken. And they attach to this piece here. Unless I can, I don't know, cinch them back together somehow, but I doubt it. So that's where we're at. A lot of looking at this and me talking. All right. So also got a couple cuts here on the fake leather. Piece of black duct tape would be good enough for me. I don't know if you can get it recovered. Probably take it to an upholstery shop. I've fixed leather before, but it's been a long time. The I don't know what this would be called. This piece here is broken. If anybody knows what that is. Called, so I can order one of those. It looks like, I don't know if it's this piece. If this is all one piece here, but this is pretty gooey and cracky. I'd like to get that replaced if possible. It looks like this is all one piece. So just little things. All right, I'm gonna go put together the video. And if you didn't notice, I shaved for you. And I got a haircut. Because I was getting tired of looking like a bum. All right. So I said this wasn't going to be like a tutorial, but it's probably looking that way. So back at it. It's been about a week or two. Kind of left off. I don't even know. It's been crazy. It's been snowing here. So for whatever reason, I'm dropping screws. I recommend don't leave them sitting there because you'll forget where they go. Try to just temporarily put stuff back loosely. I think that's kind of where it went. So you got to peel this back. For whatever reason, I didn't see this on some of them. And then you can slide this piece out. I'm not sure how I'm going to get the new one on. I kind of cut it into sections. It's just one more thing I'm going to do before I start removing this stuff is take pictures of how many staples there are. Look like they're about 1/2 inch apart. There's 2 here, so I want to make a note of that. 2, 99, 100. There's 3 in there. From the videos I've seen, you want to use stainless staples. Those are rusting. So whoever did this, maybe they did not, but whatever. You know, there's a couple in the radius. These aren't attached to anything. I'm not sure what they were for, but there's 4 there. There's 4 there. Go around the radius. There's probably 4 in this one, maybe. Looks like there's 3, 2 in this corner. So that's just a mental note. If you guys don't document everything, I mean, I work with the guy at work and he was flipping through some of the pictures of the project he was working on. He's like, yeah, I did this, I did that, you know. I don't know what a picture of this was, but I'll tell you what, it's better to have too many pictures than not enough. And you'd be surprised what you'll remember when you see a picture or a video. You go back and watch an old YouTube video like this one when I finish editing it, posting it, hopefully tonight. Because everybody likes to watch Truck This Garage on Friday night. I like to watch Vice Garage. This guy here, Mr. Derek. So shout out to Vice Grip Garage. That guy puts out such good content inconsistently. And yeah, it'd be cool to do that full time one day. But for the moment, you know, whatever, it is what it is. When I started my channel, it was just about documenting stuff so my kids would have, I don't know, videos of me to look back on anyway. So would it be cool if it took off someday? Yeah. If it doesn't, am I going to be disappointed? Not really. You know, is what it is. But yeah, take lots of pictures, take lots of notes, label everything as you go. Try to stack stuff not like this. Everything is labeled, and it kind of goes from like the most recent stuff I took off to the first stuff in the pile. But don't pay any attention to that. Don't be like me. Set it out. Good recommendation a mechanic gave me one time was to use cupcake trays. Put each little bolt in a cupcake tray, label it. You can get stuff like that. Or I've seen guys, there's 100 different ways to skin a cat, is what I'm saying. Cardboard, you can do a little, I don't know, I'd call it a 4 square, make it a 24 square, 100 square, whatever, and just put each little piece in order as you take it off. And then when you're going back to reassemble things, you just work from 99 to number 1. So I'm rambling, probably going to be a long, boring video, but hopefully, if even one person watches it and it makes sense somehow, if you're trying to tackle this by yourself, it saves you some time. Because I appreciate the couple of videos I watched of the people doing it that kind of got me thinking I can do it, if that makes sense. So, gonna pull staples, come back, and we'll see where we're at, okay? If you haven't, like, share, subscribe, all that mumbo jumbo. I think I'm at like 600 followers. It'd be really cool to hit 1,000. I feel like if I hit 1,000, I've accomplished something. I don't know what, but it'd be cool. So I'm going to put this on a time lapse so you can hang out, put some tunes to it, and, you know, kind of actually see some hands-on stuff. Right? All right. You still there? All right, here we go. Okay, so we got this piece up, like in all the other videos, because that's what I do. I watch YouTube and then I mimic it. The passenger side was a little easier for whatever reason. I kind of pushed in here, or first I pulled this way to kind of shift the whole, whatever it is, support bracket over, or horseshoe, whatever you want to call it. Shifted it over, kind of pried here, and then lifted on this corner. I got that loose. Then I came over to this side. I did the same thing. I kind of pushed there and then pushed in the corner and pulled up and out. So it's out. So we're going to go through and pull all these staples. We're going to put them somewhere where they're not going to get in any of my tires. So I'm going to pop them all loose with a flathead screwdriver and then grab some, whatever. I call them dikes. I don't know if that's the right technical term, but whatever. Maybe some bullnose dikes or whatever you call them. I don't know. We're going to pull the staples. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and then we'll see where we're at. Looks like I might need a little more tape to keep the paint from scuffing. And we're close. I don't think installing it's going to be as easy as it was removing it. And I haven't ordered a new top yet. So, I'd like to go through and kind of lube up some of this system, bracketry, reclining hinge apparatus. I don't know. The inside looks good. It looks kind of worn. I don't know if this is gonna flex back. We'll see. I will see what a new inside piece costs, but for how much we're into this vehicle, I don't think it's really worth the investment. So yeah, okay, we'll get back to it. Kind of feels good to be making videos again. I haven't posted one in a while, so hopefully people enjoy this one. And yeah, shout out to everybody who's been watching, following along. A couple people got hats. I don't have one on at the moment. Yeah, if you haven't yet, go check out Drake's Rod Shop, or Drake's, I think it's Drake's Rod Shop. He's got some good videos. Younger kid learning how to work on trucks, about 60s era. I think he's doing stuff from 1960 to about 66. Sorry that the camera's sideways. What else? What else is going on? Oh, the 65 Chevy truck I got, 66, whatever you want to call it. We're gonna have to come back to that. I had some freezing on some of the hoses. Didn't have enough antifreeze in there, I think, but should be all right. We're gonna wait till the spring. I got a heater on the block now. I'll do a follow-up video on that later. Yeah, if I crack the block, that's gonna be a hard lesson learned in about 2-3 grand out the window, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna get back to pulling staples and getting the rest of this top out of here. Hope everyone's having a great day and a good 2024 so far. Anybody know how to remove these? I need a new one. And that peace out frog sticker needs to go. Peace. I'll be back in a minute. So what I was saying was, move that back. You can slip these off. I don't know if I can do it with one hand. Looks like it's gonna come out. I'm just kind of gonna work it a little bit. So that'll slip out like that. And then here's the piece. It just slips into this little track there and there. That panel you had to remove. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with these cables because they both broke. I don't know how to replace that yet, but we'll get there. Whatever. So I've just kind of been cutting away at stuff, trying to make it easier to remove this. So now I'm going to try to lift this part out of here. I'm going to take the window out first because this part looked not hard, but it looked like people struggled with it a lot. So I figure the less resistance I have, the easier it will be to get out. So give me a minute. I got to disconnect the defroster cable and I'll be right back.
Not quite a DIY how to or a tutorial. But I wanted to post what I recorded so far. Thought it might be beneficial to someone ready to tackle this project. Leave a comment with any questions and I'll do my best to help answer. If you have any suggestions, those are always appreciated as well. Cheers.